And so it begins. What it is, I have yet to figure out, but I hope that reveals itself as we go. It was almost 10 years ago to the day that I started a grand ride with Evans Air from Bellingham along this road, Chuckanut Drive. That was to the Mexican border. So how apropos. The start of any journey can feel monumental, so this is my reminder that as the days are comprised of moments, so too a long bike ride is composed of pedal strokes. Roast potato. Day one, 100 plus miles, of course, but good public infrastructure. Look at that. I'm using this bike ride as a way to weave the different threads of what home is to me, of place, of family, of relationships, and of activity. The joy of time shared and of reunions eventually lead their ways to see you laters, though. What gives you hope?
Adventure and the opportunity to view beautiful things in unique ways.
May we be so lucky that goodbyes are so hard.
Seattle was a city that caught me when the world ground to a halt back in the pandemic days, so I'm grateful to have it as my gateway to the rest of the country from here. Plus, I got these 3 cool stickers from Lydia, so I've got some of her art for the journey ahead. And like that, another see you later was in order. I left Lydia's literal studio apartment to weave my way through Seattle. I passed through the sights and sounds of the city on my way to link up with the Palouse to Cascades trail. I've had a recent fascination with the combination of bikes and trains, so what better way to start than with the old rail line that's been converted to a path that crosses the state. And who better to join up with me than my friend and academic mentor Charlie, who helped me out through my master's work. First stop, Snoqualmie.
Elevation 420.
One of the cool things about this trail is it really highlights the change in western Washington as you go from the wet, moist western part of the Cascades into the hot, dry, arid east. And how lucky we were to experience the wetness for basically the entire day. Through the longest bike tunnel in America and to our camp. So beautiful. The moist green gave way to the hot, dry, and dusty. Hot, dry, and dusty gave way to flat tires and the swallows. And if you drive on I-90, you know Thorpe Fruit Market. But we had miles to ride. Kudos to Charlie, coming back from a severely broken wrist, to be able to pound out an 85-mile day in the heat. Tunnel closed, they said. It'll be fun, Charlie said.
You're not the boss of me.
Into the jungle we go. I don't want to have to report to Nina that you were taken out by a willow nymph, though. Green grass, blue river. Almost the answer to the question of meaning, life, and universe. Came time to cross the mighty Columbia, which felt like a major milestone in this journey for some reason, which gave way to more hot, dry, dusty scab land, punctuated by the verdant green of orchard. What do you think about bikepacking, Charlie?
You're in the moment. You're very connected to your body. And it makes food and tamarind popsicles taste amazing.
got a hawk friend guiding the path. Sometimes you just need to eat half a dozen donuts, take a nap in the local park. You've heard of grave digger, but have you heard about grain digger? Look out, wheat. We're coming for you. Meeting roadside friends. Our coyote friend up the way. Careful there, dear. Coyotes around these parts. $1,912 miles to Chicago. Could go in a straight line, or you could go on the spider web, which is what this sign is telling me I must do. Spider web it is. The cornucopia. I feel it when I blossom like a California poppy. This guy swooped right in front of me. What a beaut. You've heard of amber waves of grain, but have you heard of electric shocks of canola? Because that is what I'm experiencing right now. Smokies alert. Are you? Welcome to Idaho. No stoners allowed, Idaho. Pipe time, pipe time. The smell of sweet rain on a summer day. Ah, that may be a little too much rain. Time to pack up the guitar. As good as Gore-Tex. Guitar Tex Pro. Trail mix in the fork bag. Not a good idea. Can of soup. Good idea. All the best grocery outlet deals for lunch. I don't know if I can recommend eating a whole log of goat cheese in one sitting or not, but that's what I've done, and I'm gonna turn it into quads, I guess. Elk in the wildflowers, elk booty walking away. No day complete without a river dip. Castle Rock Ranch. They got ducks, they've got chicks, they've got cows, and they've got grass. Quite a beautiful spot.